Hi.
Am I tripping or is not the usual time?
Oh, hello. Beautiful people of the internet. How we doing? Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. Hi, I hope you're having an excellent day. Happy Tuesday. Hello, it's good to see you. Hi, Oliver, Mog, Demon, Dell, Lumella, Lambrecht, Jab, Elo. It happens every year, chat. Welcome to the Daylight Savings Time stream, where for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, people are going to wander in and say, wait a second, did you start a stream early? It happens every year. They say that nothing is guaranteed in life except for death and taxes, and I would argue confusion over Daylight Savings Time
guys,
timing. Because here in a couple weeks, other people are going to go through Daylight Savings Time, and then I'm going to be an hour later than they got used to. It's perfect. Wait a second. Did you start stream early? Wait a second. Hi, Uzai. Elo, thank you for the sub on the intro screen. Silburns, thank you for the sub right now. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the 14 months, Silburns. 27 months, Elo. How are y'all doing? Hello. I'm here an hour early for you, potentially, but just on time for me. I'm definitely not in the same time zone as you. Exactly. Exactly. How are y'all doing? Hi, Mona. How was your weekend? How are you feeling? Listen, everything was wrong yesterday. I didn't stream. There was no Ocarina of Time video. But today, we're back on the train. We're back on the... Hero, I swear to God. No. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. We're back on the train. Things are back to normal. A little tired today. I didn't get enough sleep. Time as a construct exists to throw us off. It's funny because it normally keeps us regular, but then a couple weeks of the year... I was so busy yesterday. Thank you for not streaming. You're welcome. I heard your concerns, and I decided I wouldn't. Hi, Haunted Adams. Chat, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? I'm gonna feed some dogs. Hi, boys. Watch out. Here, watch out. Lay down. Lay down. Oh boy. Good boys, good boys, good boys. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for the treats. Weekend was good. I played some Phasmophobia with Carly, and I got a tattoo. Gala, thank you for the sub.
Gonna still consider this Liland partner early. Freaking time change Liland partner.
Freaking time change, Liland partner. Ella says I just had a day from hell. Oh no! My train back to Lyon or however you say it in French from my parents was delayed 3 hours. Then the train terminus changed. Was at a train station 1 hour. Oh boy, away. Oh boy, have to go to work in 45 minutes. Yikes. Working the evening shift tonight. Holy cow! And you spent all your day traveling. Dang. Oh my lord. Meg says, I'm tired, but honestly, it's been good timing for Daylight Savings Time since Elle has been sleeping in the last few mornings after I've worked late. Yeah, that part has been really nice. Elle does not comprehend Daylight Savings Time, and so she's been sleeping a little bit later. She also has not been wanting to go to bed at the normal time, of course. So tonight's Pokemon stream could be a little interesting because I'm supposed to start at 8, but Elle has not been going to bed as early as normal. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Pretty good weekend. I went to a museum with my kids, started split fiction with my husband. I've been hearing about some split fiction stuff. Been hearing about it. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh my God, Fresh Air Friday. Fresh Air Friday. I saw so many beautiful, lovely posts in Fresh Air Friday this weekend. It was awesome. It was awesome. I was so buoyed emotionally by the lovely people of the internet just going about their lovely weekends. There were 58 of those posts. Holy cow. I love Fresh Air Friday. Sweet music to my ears. Agreed. Agreed. Split fiction looks so good. It's crazy in a good way. We need Megan to quit her job so that we can play it. 58 people played Fresh Air Friday. I'm going to have... we'll talk about it later. Eventually, I'm going to have your names on the wall. Fresh Air Friday is back. Fresh Air Friday is back. It's back. First weekend was last weekend, but we're doing it for the next 4 weekends. And you can still participate. There's so much time. Nothing but time. Nothing but oh boy, that was an accident. I wasn't supposed to show that on stream. Whoops! Carly sent me something and I needed to look at it. Whoops! Smooth, very smooth. And then I changed the scene to the wrong. Sorry for the flashbang, y'all. Sorry for the flashbang. Sorry, trying to take care of something behind the scenes. Ryan, has Meg watched Everything Everywhere All at Once already? No. Hey, speaking of watching, though, I have watched a little bit more Severance. Aren't you all so proud of me? I have watched. I'm up through through episode 4, where things go fucking bonkers. Season 1 or season 2? Season 2. Season 2. Season 2, episode 4 is the one where they go on an adventure, and a certain character gets obsessed with the night gardener. Have you watched any Walking Dead? Listen, I'm only one person. All right. Hey, we're gonna open some cards before we do anything else. Every episode of season 2 feels like give me answers, please. Yeah, we ended season 3, episode 3, and I was like, holy shit, give me answers on this. And then we went to episode 4, and I was like, I need answers on something different. I'm still on season 1. Oh man, isn't it great? Episode 4 was pretty fucked up. I liked it though. So here's the deal. In case you didn't know, we're gonna do some 15 minutes of cards. We may do less than that, honestly. I mean, we've got cards to open, but we've only got 5 card packs here. So, 15 minutes of cards. I'll run a quick little prediction, and then we're gonna play Satisfactory. Full art / pink / shit pack. Why did I say full art? Oh my god, I'm so out of. It's fart pink's shit pack? Question mark. Yeah or nah? 2-minute prediction. Rosie Posey's got some cards. Carly, Uzai, and Zuma. We've also got some other people who are not currently here. Like we need to open some Stephen Wrights. If they're not locked, I probably will just open them. But there's some specific people who I'm thinking we can just go ahead and open. Some LaFluffus for sure. Do. Hey, I'm eating some of this Papa John's for lunch. Hope that's okay. Oh, it's absolutely okay. Eat as much as you want. I imagine we'll still want lots of answers even after season 2 is over of Severance. Yeah, definitely. I watched a lot of Severance yesterday because I spent a good portion of my day yesterday putting together like a furniture item that we ordered for our house. Some dog crates, and that meant that I had like 3 hours to as I was like crawling around on the floor putting some stuff together to just watch some Severance, and I didn't spend all 3 hours on it, or else I'd be farther. But you know. Also, do you like Domino's? The garlic knots are so good. Domino's v Papa John's. In my life, Papa John's has been closer and cheaper, and that's the only reason I've ever preferred Papa John's. I don't think the Papa John's pizza is very good, but at one point in my life, when I had truly no money, I could get Papa John's. I could get an extra large Papa John's pizza. I'd done the math that an extra large Papa John's pizza would give me enough calories to last an entire weekend. If I just kept eating it. And that's what I did. I'd get an extra large Papa John's pizza on Friday evening. I would eat it for Friday dinner, Saturday lunch, Saturday dinner, and then usually at least one of the meals on Sunday. What else did I get up to this weekend? I put some pieces together yesterday. What did we do this weekend? Oh, I had a little minor mental breakdown. I was like, for some reason, I can't remember what happened Sunday. Oh, yeah. I'm fine. I just had a not great mental day. And basically lost a day. That explains why I can't remember it. We're almost 5 minutes into the timer with no cards open. All right, but there's only 5 packs here. I was waiting on the prediction. Listen, aren't you supposed to like be in class or some shit? Rosie Posey's looking for Outer Wilds. All right, let's get you some good stuff, Rosie Posey. Papa John's is the pizza of last resort, in my opinion. Glorious leader. Take a proposal. Jets is pretty high up there. I've never had Jets. Little into lull. We are straight to war crimes. I'm so glad you're not in class, Evo, because we've got war crimes. In gold, up to Queen Meg in gold. Uh-oh, did Rosie Posey just leave? Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, Rosie Posey's right here. I was like, there was another name here. This weekend I was at my parents'. I judged a gymnastics competition. I spent my entire Sunday sleeping because I was so tired. One of the upsides of living in a town where everything is less than 20 minutes away is easy access to local pizza places. Hell yeah. I'm here, you can't get rid of me. What is the worst pizza you've ever had? Pierre used to work at a Papa John's years ago. It's been his favorite since then. I don't love it, but we do compromise, so we get Papa John's. Looking for whimsy. I would have guessed if you've worked there that you wouldn't like the pizza place that you worked. Let's get you some whimsy, Carlin. Cards. Take that. CC's was pretty bad. Oh, CC's was bad, but the amount of calories you could get at their all-you-could-eat buffet. Minecraft villager noises. Minecraft calorie noises is what I almost said. Pre-stream pregnant. And then creative stalling. And then is it time for a shit pack? It is not. My greatest of apologies to you, Carly. I had deep dish pizza outside of Chicago, which was a big mistake. Hi, Tony. I hate tomato sauce, so I basically get cheesy bread / cheese sticks all the time. You said it exactly correctly. That is hard to mess up. And also, it gives you 95% of the joy of pizza at the very least. Sometimes even more. You know? Ryan's an hour early. I don't like it. No, you're an hour late. How about that? A wizard is never early. Rosie Posey. This time we're looking for Outer Wilds, just like we were last time. But this time we're going to find it. Little into partner. I'm so sorry. I mean, 50 of 50 spaghetti. 69 out of 69. Oh, 1 out of 10. H to tell your wife. Smash that H button. Smash and like and subscribe and smash that H button. Oh my God, I can't talk today. I can't talk today, not helped by the fact that I have a mouthful. Like, I have these, like, mouth sores right now, which are actually also making it sort of painful to talk. Listen, we're going to get through today. It's going to be rough, but we're going to get through it. Uzai, what are you looking for? More Brujo art. More Brujo art. You've got a biblically accurate. You've got a cult immunity. Do you have a glorious leader? You've got a Tama. You have a glorious leader. Zuma said, where did my pack go? Do. Hey, there you are. I got you. Don't worry. Papa John's is pretty bad, but does Chuck E. Cheese count? Oh, that's a good one. Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I've had it once in my life, and it was real bad. Cheese mood. Thank you for the subscription. Holy crap. Thank you guys for the subs today. Thank you. Hi, Cheese mood. How you doing? All right, Uzai. Canker sores are the worst. They are. I get cold sores, and I also get canker sores. We're up to silver. Backseating urge. How about a little spice here at the end? Socks of the Wild, 20 of 20. It's an opponent of the Wild. A Socks of the Wild. It's a good card. If you like horses. Hi, Cheese Mood. Zuma, what do you got? What do you want? Looking for rainbow or higher, biblically accurate. I do love a very specific ask. Is your profile picture Bible thump? Under the covers? Oh, that's Binding of Isaac, I think. It is Bible thump, but it's specifically Binding of Isaac. Chuck E. Cheese is terrible. There's another kid's place, I can't think of the name, though, that is worse. Ollie's or something? I've never heard of that. Ollie's. All right, what do we got here? Compound interest. We're doing stonks. Silver in slot 2. Speaking of stonks. Speaking of stonks, we're going to be climbing from this silver to something great, I can just imagine. We are climbing. Okay. Rainbow or higher, biblically accurate. Shit. You'll have to settle for 2 golds. All right, we got a couple other packs to get through. Let's get through Steven, Leflufu, Dulon, etc. Steven, what are you looking for? Rainbow border. Ollie's might be a local place. Lately, we have not been... Oh, my God, it's 2 P-Buffs in a row. Not been going out for pizza much. Our grocery store carries a pretty good frozen pizza dough. We thaw that out, roll it out. Thaw it, roll it out, doctor up our own pies. Minus tomato sauce? Hero rookie in white. I just said hero. That's a Kingsley. My brain today. Oh boy. I have to say, I do think on the topic of tomato sauce on pizza, I know it's like the key, right? It's like the key to pizza. The Fluffu. This is a first ever pack. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go to Discord. I'm going to type in indigestion cards. I'm going to @ LeFluffyP. We are opening some packs for you on stream. Just wanted you to know. Get us a drum roll. This is a first pack for LeFluffu. I probably should have waited, but here we are. We're in the moment. Let's make the most of it. I do think an unlocked level up to pizza as you get a little bit older, or even as you just, for anyone. I do it because I get heartburn. Is light sauce. Partner, tadpoles. Mines of Loria, no shit pack here. And a golden fine wood. I think light sauce honestly does not make pizza worse almost ever. I'm sure that, you know, people who are like real pizza connoisseurs and not just like white trash pizza connoisseurs like me, probably care a lot more about the tomato sauce. But as a person who's eaten my fair share of $5 pizzas in my life, gas station pizzas, frozen pizzas, I think light sauce is like a real winner. Not a bad first pack. It wasn't. It was not. Speaking of first packs, here's the second pack for Dulon. What do you got? Bonk? Okay, we're hoping for a shit pack, a pink, or a full art for the Bluebies right now. And it looks like it might be a shit pack. It won't be. Oh! Zuma, this is the exact card you were just looking for. Zuma? It was Zuma, right? This was precisely what you were asking for. You know who to request, who to proposition, if you will. Don't sell yourself. I mean, do with your body what you want. Pro sex work here, but proposition in a different way. For a card trade is what I meant. That's a great card. The color of the card really pops on a rainbow frame. I need it. Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright is looking for a rainbow border. Let's see if we can get a second one. Forest, Meg Rookie, Proposal. Now this one almost guaranteed has to be a shit pack. Fuck! I'm so bad at cursing it. I kind of like to tempt fate though, you know? Sue me. I like to tempt fate.
Shit, gamers.
Bonk. I just love to tempt fate a little bit. 54% is not almost guaranteed. All right, we got 4 seconds to get a shit pack, a pink, or a full art. Let's open 2 packs here. We'll check a for me. Actually, let's do a for me, then a Steven. For me, then a Steven. For me is going to be good luck for us. 30 seconds. Kingsley. Okay, we're at gold. In 3. Oh! That was going to be our best chance to get a pink or a full art. Fantastic pack for me. Hi, Jason. How you doing? Final pack of the day as time runs out. This one is for the Bluebies, exclamation Xenon. Silver 2. This is a great pack for Steven already. Lost in the Sauce. Bonks. Oh. Golden, biblically accurate. The Bluebies fall short. The Bluebies fall short. This time I'm going to click on a link after I am no longer showing my screen. We tried and we failed. I'm sorry, Bluebies. Oh, shoot. I was going to talk about the schedule for the week. Can I get an exclamation week in the chat? I should tell you real quick if you're tuning in what the plan is for the week. Oh, thank you, Carly. So, obviously, yesterday we didn't stream. Today, we're doing 2 streams at once. Not at once, but 2 streams in one day. Satisfactory now. I'm going to get off around 3:30, 3:40. So we've got 3 hours left. Then Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke tonight. I have Pokemon Platinum figured out on how to run it on my PC. I don't have an overlay yet, but we're still working on that. And then tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to play Breath of the Wild. Hi, Rebecca. Hello. Bye, Evo. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Wednesday, we're going to play Breath of the Wild because I miss it. And it's been 2 years since we played since we started Breath of the Wild on YouTube. So I'm going to do some redacted hunting on stream. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited. I'm not going to remember what any of the fucking controls are at all. But I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Then Thursday evening, we'll do a Pokemon Nuzlocke and the same Nuzlocke. And Friday, we're going to do a Fresh Air Friday stream. Friday stream, we're going to, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to do a journaling / spring cleaning stream. I would like to personally to get some time to journal. I like journaling a lot. I don't do enough of it. I used to do a ton of it. I don't do enough of it. I'm going to journal. Feel free to journal alongside me. I'm also going to be playing some music. After that, I'll probably play some music and do some cleaning up of my office, which is an absolute fucking mess. If I can clean the office, maybe I can, you know, clean office, clean mind, you know, do some self-care in that way. And hopefully that will, yeah, that'll be how I'll spend my Friday. So, you can join on if you would like. Yeah. Sorry, it's actually TBOTW. People are getting the acronym wrong. I never wanted to say it, Lumella, but you're right. It's actually TBOTW. Tony did a bunch of cleaning. Hell yeah. Goodbye, Elo. Good luck at work. Good luck. I used to do morning pages. Honestly, it was the most regulated I've ever been. Like your poop schedule was very normal, right? That's what you mean by regulated? No, you meant your brain. Oh, okay. When I journal, my poop gets very scheduled. It's something about the smell of books, smell of pages, smell of paper makes me poop. I'm kidding. Running makes me poop on time. Running is my way to keep my poop normal. Okay, sorry. Running is the best laxative. It's true. Running is, I will say, one of the major positives for me is keeps my poop very normal. Okay. Running is the best way to keep my poop normal than not talking for 60 seconds. Sorry, I had to answer DM. Have you heard about the phenomenon of people getting the urge to poop in bookstores? I'm pretty sure Hank Green did like a SciShow on it or something. Maybe it was a TikTok. Yeah. Reported phenomenon. I think maybe even studied phenomenon. Bye, Lumella. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Rebecca, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. I love pooping in the philosophy aisle. No, normally, Seb, you poop in the bathroom after visiting the philosophy aisle. But whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Finally able to catch a live stream. I've watched all the VODs thus far. Welcome in, Aliyah? Aliyah? Welcome. I will never understand runners. The idea of doing an activity that would very likely make me poop my pants is bananas to me. I mean, I almost never poop my pants during the run. I have 100% done it. More times than I would care to admit in a lifetime full of running. But normally, running is just like a jolt, a head start on the whole digestive process. And it sort of makes me, the rest of the day, feel very normal. Just like exercise in general. But something about the bouncing of running, it's just like a compactor, you know? It's like a trash compactor inside of my stomach and gut. It just continues to push the shit down the intestines. What? Aaliyah says, also poop talk. I've understood that is a canon time for a new follower to enter. Welcome to the cult. I mean, sorry, the community. You've been here for poop talk. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Listen, we were talking about poop. What else is new? Welcome! It's time for a brand new phase, a brand new period of time in Satisfactory. Today we start phase 4. Last stream of Satisfactory, in case you were wondering what happened, last we left off, we completed the research that unlocks the delivery to the space elevator that unlocks phase 4. So, over here, we've got a bunch of tier 7, tier 8. These are phase 4 milestones to complete. We also have in the upper right-hand corner a complete phase 4 thingy. So, I've got a fresh page of a notepad here, and I'm kind of ready to start thinking about what our first moves are. What exactly we should do first. Hi, Killer X. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm going to start thinking about that. If you guys would like to continue your conversation about poop in the comments, I'm happy to weigh in occasionally. But hi, Marvin. Poop is the topic of conversation at least 50% of the time here. I would say poop is more like 20%, 30%. Pee is probably 10%. Sex is definitely at least 15%. I would say beyond that, your most common topics are something related to existential dread, and then probably like story-related writing stuff. Bacon burgers? Unfortunately, bacon burgers is really like 0.01% of the time that we have spent on stream. It's just, it was just a very memorable 0.01%. Ryan said, but I sure did. All right. Let's think here. So we still have a tier 6 thing to figure out, actually, which is not going to be super difficult. We can do that right now. But while we're doing that, it's time to think about what we want to focus on from phase 4. So there's things that are handy, a hover pack. Things that I would say are about our factory's top-end performance, Logistics Mark 5 and whatever the one is that gets you Mining Mark 3. Those are like top-end factory stuff. If we can run faster belts and do that, Miner Mark 3, then we can really get a shit ton of resources out of the ground. And then there's like a new version of oil, aka like a game-changing new material particle accelerator. No big deal. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Particle accelerator. Oh boy. Which is probably your like aluminum and nitric stuff, and also your nuclear stuff. Oh boy, there's just going to be a lot of that. Drones sound interesting. I don't know that I would want to run my entire factory on drones. We need radiation in order to start hazmat, in order to start doing nuclear stuff. And then we've got our items in the upper right for phase 4. Hi Jeff, how you doing? Trash talking Ryan equals 94% of the time. That's correct. No matter what I spend my time on, chat is going to spend most of their time on talking shit about me. That's true. Let's do this. This is a crazy way to do this, but let's do it. Ikelos, are you back from vacation? I want to hear all about your trip if you are, whatever you're open to saying. Are you back from your friend's weekend where they didn't you didn't know where you were going? Did you win? Did you win vacation? We need 500 assembly director systems. Here's what I want to do, because I never do this. I want to, oh boy, uh-oh. I just typed ass, by the way. I was looking for assembly director systems. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? I want to sort of document or like blueprint going backwards from each of these items. What it will take to make them happen. So I'm going to write down all of them. 250 thermal, prop, rockets, and 100 nuclear pasta. I don't think I can actually find those things in here because they aren't like researched yet. But we might be able to tell a little bit of information about them from the bases. We went to... I'm sorry, you went to what? Leeuwarden. That's like the north of the Netherlands. I live in the south. I did not win the vacation, but I did end up with bronze. Congratulations on being third best.
2 years, Ty Ryan.
Hi Ryan, MKA, thank you. TYTY to you. Ty to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. 2 whole years. Ass, by the way. Jeff is sitting outside with my dog between classes. How are you, Ryan? I'm doing just fine. Doing pretty well, honestly. Doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. So, assembly director system requires control system development. I don't know that I need to write all of this out. I don't also know what it requires. You know what I mean? Control system development requires some aluminum stuff, which is how you get this. So we're going to need this one, bauxite refinement. Maybe the best way to do this is just to, first things first, just complete all of the phases, the milestones that we can. You know? Ass, by the way. 3rd out of 7 isn't great, but we take it. Did you have fun? That's what matters. You had fun on vacation. All that matters. Okay, we're looking for the heavy modular frames, which I think is technically like a floor above us. I need 50 heavy modular frames. are right on this belt right there. Nope, never mind. Those are motors. Interesting. So, where are my heavy modular frames at? Are they up another floor? Probably. Yeah, they are. Oh man, I can't wait to be stuck on this phase. Do you guys want to start predictions now for how long I'm going to be stuck on this phase? There's heavy modular frames. Hey, look, I got one. No, it went away. Shit. I'm willing to bet it's like 100 hours. So, Ikelos, what were some of the things you had to do to win the competition? That makes sense. Okay, this will eventually slow down and stop dropping stuff down there. We can tear this down, actually, to help speed this process up. Put that up there. For those of you that missed it, Ikelos has a friend group that plans a vacation. Where one of them plans a vacation, everybody else just goes on the vacation without knowing what the vacation is, which sounds amazing to me. And then when you get there, there's competitions and winners. That's so fun. Yeah, it does sound a lot of fun. Sounds a lot of fun. Okay. Now 2 floors up is the thing. We have a lot of cleaning up we should do. Like we should put our numbers right here. But I can do all of that between streams. I was wondering what it meant to win the vacation. Yeah. Up 1 more for the modular frames. We should probably get all this stuff on the belt too. I'm wondering where the best place to start is for this whole process. Chuck you in there. Okay. Heavy modular frames are just made so fucking slowly. Holy cow. So slowly. Hey y'all, I got a question for you. Hypothetically speaking, I have like a social question, a theoretical question. Here is my theoretical question. How do you... Let's say you have a friend who has BO. Friend who has some bad body odor. How do you have a conversation with that friend? How would you start a conversation with that friend about their body odor? I hate this question. Oh no. I say nothing. Hey, we need to talk. You say, hey, we need to talk. How good of a friend? I would say like really, really good. I would say real good. Ryan, I'm putting on deodorant right now. You ain't got to out me like that. I think I would have to never see them again. What if that's not an option? I'm way too afraid of confrontations to bring it up. What if this is somebody like who you absolutely need to bring it up? Like you're close with this person. Like you spend hours a day together. Do you have good humor together? I would not say that. What was the question again, sir? So let's say you have a friend who has bad body odor. How do you bring it up with them? Okay, I've decided to Instead, what I'm going to do is do this. I need 150 mod frames. I would start off with, hey, friend, can I be real with you? Okay, and then what do you say from that? I'll start there. Hey, hero, can I be real with you? Okay, so what do you do if your hypothetical friend can't speak? You know if they're doing okay? I'm pretty sure he's doing okay. Stuff like that can be even trickier if they're depressed or something. I think he's doing fine. That's such a difficult situation. Just give him a bath. It's not that hard. Oh, my dog's asshole smells again. Again. I actually need 250. I need so many heavy modular frames. It's not even funny. Give him treats while saying you're a stinky boy. Stinky boy. Oh boy. Where to begin here? I do not know. Okay. It sounds like a you responsibility, not a them. I don't know, man. I think you're right, unfortunately. This comes under defamation. Probably is defamation. I don't honestly know that his glands need expressed. I think he just likes to roll in shit and has a... I mean, he's got a probiotic. The vet said his glands didn't need expressed. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is it defamation if it's true? It's a great question. I'm sitting here thinking about how it seems like no matter what we do, one of the issues that we're going to need to solve is better steel. So I'm sitting here wondering if I can't just solve a better steel problem right now. One of the ways we solve that is by getting better miners and belts. That will just solve that issue eventually. That said, I'm almost entirely sure this is going to be lacking encased industrial beams. Right? Yep, lacking encased industrial beams. So that's that. Encased industrial beams just weren't getting enough steel. Twitch just asked me if I really wanted to send my message about anal expression. And you said, oh yeah, no, this is just a normal conversation. This is just a normal, everyday conversation on the Little Indigestion channel. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me find the encased industrial beams and just confirm for myself my suspicion, which is that though our steel production is most likely running at like almost full speed, we are not actually... Oh shit, encased industrial's on the other side. We're not actually... We still aren't making enough. Right here. So these machines are not running because of concrete? What? Is that true? I mean, it requires 54 a minute. Okay, that's fantastic news, actually. I mean, that one's not running because of steel beams, but this one is not running because of concrete. That's very interesting. Speed that up. No, Twitch, you don't get it. Chat and Ryan are gonna love this. Oh boy. Okay, so one of these was slow enough that that was the issue. But otherwise, it's going to be steel, 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 steel. I can come check back on concrete eventually, but this time we're waiting for the steel beams, not encased industrial beams, but just these steel beams. And some of these aren't running, probably because they're not getting steel quick enough. Yep. And the reason for that, let's make sure our steel production is going as fast as it can. First lipstick melt. Anal expression. Okay, so one's yellow. Idle, waiting on coal. Occasionally goes idle, waiting for coal. Yep. Which is hard to... Ah, conveyor lift Mark II. These need 112 per minute, so we need Mark II. Okay. So we're solving, we're getting there. We're solving some issues. 3 of them here, those should all be quick enough. I did not think to check the conveyor lifts. I know it looks like we're sort of randomly running around solving a quote-unquote problem, but our steel limits so much about our factory. Any increase in speed for our steel increases the whole factory running right now. We want to make sure both of these are Mark IV. This is a thing we didn't have the materials to do earlier. We're going to do that now. I'm pretty sure they both needed to be Mark IV. I have no idea what's happening, but I like the way he bounces around. Okay, 150, 150 equals 300, meaning we do technically need a Mark IV belt because Mark III will leave a couple. Mark III is like 270 per minute. We'll go check these. Exclamation Mona, by the way. I think these are the same. 150 to 150, meaning 300, meaning Mark IV. Can you imagine actually having to have a conversation with your friend about... I use halving when I don't actually know that that's the situation, but can you imagine having a conversation with your friend about VO? Oh boy. I think much like many of you guys were saying, I don't know that there is a line that can get crossed that would mean that I felt like I needed to have that conversation. You know, like I don't know what the line is that would need to be crossed for me to feel like I am the one who needs to say something. But it would have to be worse than I can imagine. Okay, this should keep these running about... Why is this yellow? Output. Interesting. This is where if we research Mark IV, things get interesting. Because these are all steel ingots are running. Why is there a gap here? This is interesting. There should not be a gap here. There are gaps on this belt. It's probably just happening every time this happens. Unfortunately, I've had this combo with students. Yeah. I mean, I think that, though, is very within the realm of the normal. Like, I think probably in every school in every single calendar year that's happening. But with a friend... Back in the day, I had a friend with the stinkiest feet. Never said anything. It was not a fun situation. I beg of you, and you don't have to, but I, personally, would love more details. Were they just stinky feet? Like, that you could smell even if they were wearing shoes? Like, what's the... Me and my two best friends could bring it up and we'd laugh about it, but anyone else, that is a nightmare situation. God damn it, I did not mean to go through that. Please get me out of here. I think we are now to the point where steel production is as... With this current steel setup, it is as solved as I can solve it. But we're just going to have to use this as our steel production for now. It ain't fast enough, but it's what we've got. My hope is that eventually some of these... No, they never will. 150 per minute. They'll never back up. One of these will never run. I've done it once, but it was a friend I lived with for a while, and we were both rowers. He'd come home from practice and smell awful, but wouldn't shower immediately. We were close enough where I took the roasting approach and said, "You smell like crap after practice, go shower." I don't think you could smell it when he wore shoes, but when he hung out indoors, shoes off, indoors in Sweden, it was horrible. Oh, boy. I'll be honest with you. I feel so bad for anybody with feet that stinky. Oh, boy, I just feel so bad. I don't think I could find it in me to talk to it. I don't know. I'm sure I could. Especially because I feel like you have to know, like at some point you know, right? Like at some point you make it to like adulthood and you are aware. I've been the friend with smelly feet. Don't at me. I was a dancer for many years. They do not smell anymore. One of my close friends would just tell me to go wash my feet. It was fine. I would never hold it against anyone. Yeah. I mean, my feet get stinky, but only in the, like... Is this why you came to stream, by the way? To imagine my feet being stinky? But really only on the, like, very... On the, like... I just went out and did a very difficult, like, full day of running kind of situation. And then... You better believe the first thing I'm fucking doing is showering. So, like, Ryan was a climber. Oh, that's true. Actually, that's true. Climbing shoes get so fucking stinky because you don't wear socks and you sweat. And I had a friend whose climbing shoes were, I mean, I think this is very common. His shoes were so stinky he had to put his climbing shoes on, go wash his hands, then climb. When he was done climbing, he would take his shoes off, go wash his hands. It was like, you touch these shoes, you have to wash your hands. I can't wear socks because of sensory things. Let me tell you, Crocs without socks in the summer is a rough combo, especially in Florida. Okay, I've decided what I'm actually going to be doing for now. I've decided. What I'm actually going to do is just do a research power hour where we're just going to chuck materials at the wall, research a bunch of shit, and see what we can... I can't do that one yet, right? What is this? That's rifle ammo. Homing rifle ammo? Programmable splitter. We want to do that. We want to do that. We're just going to see how much we can get done here. Time crystal. It's just a fun thing to try and do. We don't get to not worry about the current phase that we're working on for a while. Very often. We'll just add it all to the to-do list, and we'll see what we can and can't get done. We need hard drives to do some of these. So we may need to go find some hard drives. I'm just adding anything that we could remotely get done. And we'll see what we can do. One of these takes a summer sloop, which is crazy. Okay. Are the mystery shoes at your house stinky, by the way? No. We do still have the shoes, though, which I do think is funny. We need more iron rebar. We can make right here. We need 200. I haven't sniffed them too closely because I don't really want to. But no, we have not. They do not stink. Ballet-style flats are stinky feet factories. I believe that. Anything you wear without socks is just going to get stanky. No matter how non-stinky your feet are, you know? Why no socks with climbing? Because you're, for lack of a better word, your, feet feel. You're using your feet like a pair of hands in terms of, feeling small inconsistencies in the rock or the wall or whatever. To be clear, you're coming from a very bad climber. I was not a very good climber, but I really did enjoy it. You boulder with socks on, Ikilos? Are you shitting me? What about the feet feel? Can you feel the wall in socks? I actually want 300 so that I have ammo afterwards. When I was in marching band, my feet/shoes smelled so bad I had to store my shoes in the freezer. Oliver, what about the shit in the freezer? You stored your shoes in the freezer, but what about the frozen pizzas? You can, but you don't see any worse you don't feel like your performance is any worse without shoes on or with socks on. Sorry. I need 100 sand fluctuators. I think I just chucked that in here, right? Damn it, I only have 45. Those pizzas had extra cheese, if you know what I mean. It was in a Ziploc bag and a paper bag. You've heard of mouthfeel, get ready for foot feel? Okay, I think we are making high-speed connectors, right? I think they are made over by our, we should get some quick wire. Could be wrong. Oh my god, Sperry's. Oh, Ian, I swear to you, I was queuing up a conversation about how bad Sperry's must smell. I've never really found a pair of Sperry's that I was like, oh yeah, those things smell very normal. Okay, where does this go? Like right here. Right here. Okay. AI limiters. We need 50 more of these suckers. Might just be a mental thing, the socks. Yeah. That might make sense. I mean, makes sense. Did I get enough AI limiters? I can't tell. Does it all of a sudden go to the bottom? It does go to the bottom once you've completed it. Oh, that's cool. Some of these things are over on the other part of our factory. Like SAM fluctuators, and black powder. Over there. I have so much Ryan content to watch now that I'm back. How did book club go? Book club was awesome. It was really good. I was super concerned for about 3 minutes that nobody was going to get in the voice call, and then they did, and that made it go way better. Shout out to Pexy, and Pexy was first, but then a bunch of people like Mona and Geek and Satisfied, and lots of people hopped into the voice call, which made it, I would say, a lot more enjoyable than it probably would have been otherwise. High-speed connectors. I don't remember if I've put them on the belt. It looks like no. What are they made of? What? Crystal oscillators I can make. I must not be making them. Okay. I bet the person on Twitter who has that PhD in the like politics of smell has some real interesting things to say about the class, the stinkiness of Sperry's as related to like class, like stuff. You know? I think that was all the quick wire we needed, but I also want more quick wire in my inventory at all times, even though it's in the thing as well. Sort, cool. Let's go get black powder. I'm excited for the next book. I rushed through the last 100 pages of Howls in the hour before stream, so I didn't feel confident enough talking much about it. Oh, that's great. What's the next book? We don't know yet. I'm accepting recommendations for short sci-fi books that we could talk about on stream. I don't think I need normal nobelisks. Yeah? Yes. Yes. I need 300? Are we just manually feeding these? We are. Okay, shit. So I'm going to need more than that, too. Grab 100 of that. Chuck that in there. How many does that need? I was going to say Dune until he said short. Yeah, we'll probably also pick, fortunately for me, unfortunately for y'all, we'll probably pick stuff that I have not read before. Just because that keeps it more interesting for me. And for now, I get to be very selfish about how book club works because I'm helping organize it. If I weren't helping organize it, I'd just be like, yeah. No need to take into any consideration what Ryan wants to read, but is Out of the Silent Planet short enough? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Just tuned into the stream. Hello. Did you get the missing parts for Phase 4 off stream, or am I one YouTube episode behind? Unfortunately, you are one YouTube episode behind. There will be an episode that will come out at 3 p.m. today. Sorry about that. Yeah. The pipe is here. 141. I need a little bit more. Hi, Putrak. How you doing? Did I miss anything good today? We've talked about poop a couple times. It depends on if you think that's good or not. Mostly poop talk. No problem. Don't say sorry. But I love saying sorry. I love apologizing. It's the Midwesterner in me. We need a little bit of coal. It's pretty easy to get. I can just grab it here, even though this is not. Now, smokeless powder, is that... This is where I was shoving the steel pipe. Smokeless powder. I don't know if I know how to make that. Does not look like it. Okay. I need some hard drives. I can't scan for them because that's what we're trying to unlock. Do I have any hard drives that I currently have marked? Wreckage needs power. There's one. And then probably one like wreckage minus hard drive. Wreckage. We should really go check some of these. Wreckage done, wreckage done. All right, fuck it. We'll go check it out. We'll go check it out. Doing great, Ryan. How about you? Lovely day to industrialize. And lovely day to take this planet's natural resources, bend them to my will, exploit them. Yeah, exactly. And then offshore them, leaving this place impoverished forever and for good. Yeah. Yeah, if you have any short sci-fi books, recommendation, chuck them in the Discord, book channel, and book talk channel. And that will help me a lot in terms of selecting what we do next. And I'll probably select it like tomorrow, tomorrow or Thursday, and give you guys a chance to vote on stuff. So this wreckage is done. This is not the one I was looking for. Double checking there's no resources here. What I'm looking for is like in the middle of the lake. Okay, so I need to get up on that thing. What's your definition of short? Howl's Moving Castle was just accessible. What I really mean is accessible. Can be read by most of our community in a month. So what I really mean is accessible. No page limit, just a like the less long it is, the more accessible it is to everybody. The less like purely difficult language, more accessible to everybody. That's mostly what I mean. Just go down here because we have power right there. Is this sulfur? This is sulfur. I need 25 sulfur, so that's interesting. I totally forgot about this. Is the science part of science fiction mandatory? I think for this month we are going to do like traditional sci-fi book. Like something that fits comfortably within the genre, most likely. Because most people have... a lot of people expressed interest in a sci-fi book. We'll do sci-fi this month, and then from there, I'm not sure what we'll do. Probably switch genre again. I don't know if that's an answer to your question, but... I recently read Ender's Game and made me realize how poorly the movie translated. Oh my god. Ender's Game is one of the worst movie adaptations of all time. Yeah. It's real bad. It's real bad. It's so bad. I have such strong feelings about the Ender's Game. But also, I think it's a cursed fucking endeavor to even try. And I'm sort of mad that they tried. But the movie was really disappointing. The movie is hot fucking garbage on a stick. The movie's rough. Where are we submitting our book recommendations? The book chat channel on Discord. If you don't have it, you need to go to get the roll on Discord. The nerd out roll. This is limestone normal. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. Die, you motherfucker. Ender's Game sounds like a hard book to adapt. Yeah, I don't understand how you would. Yeah. And I didn't understand it 10 years ago when they tried. This marker, I need it. Hello? Marker! There we go. I want this one. I want, I think it was limestone normal. Limestone normal ores change to limestone color, apply, done. Okay, now we're going back up that wreckage. I don't know. What a hard task. Especially, like, think about it, like, at some point you basically have to use a child actor. How do you adequately... I mean, the answer is I don't know that you can. But, like, how do you adequately do any of the, like, Peter and Valentine stuff? That is, like, I think a really important part of Ender's Game. How do you possibly... The ending of Ender's Game with the, you know, we won't talk about it because it's an enormous, like, reveal. But, like, with the fact that, like, the astute reader knows something that the main character does not, while like action, aka like drama, is happening on the screen. Like, how do you accomplish that for the eyes of a viewer and not for the eyes of the character? I don't know. How you do that book would be. How you do that book justice is a very interesting question. I don't know. Maybe it's possible, but the yeah, like, how do you? Oh, they didn't do it in the first in the adaptation. That's for sure. Operational. That's 1 hard drive. Done. So I can check this one off.
Damaged hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM for data recovery.
I actually didn't like Ender's Game the book. I haven't watched the movie. Well, don't watch the movie. I think there's lots to as a huge fan of Ender's Game, I also recognize that there is lots that is like lots that may not be for everyone in that book. Hi, Shammy. Hello. Evening home. Early to catch stream as U.S. daylight savings time changes a couple weeks ahead of the UK change. Yeah, we're in that weird couple week period where things are up in the air. Putrarch says it has to be possible, but it's not a copy-paste adaptation, to be sure. I share your optimism that with, like, the full weight of what movies can do, it has to be possible. I share your optimism. I just don't know what you would do. I don't know. It's a very interesting question. I think you'd have to... here's the thing that I think you'd have to give up. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Ender's Game is close third-person narration. Tied to Ender with the Valentine and Peter sections being also close third-person on their perspectives. I think you'd have to sacrifice close third-person perspective for some distant, like, Mazer or like authority figure type, more objective appearing perspectives at times to sort of mirror against Ender's perspective. But I don't know how you do that without it just seeming fucking boring as hell, or without losing what I think is, like, you know, the book is called Ender's Game. Like, the story is in Ender's head. The story is in Ender's head. That's where the story happens. How do you tell that story outside of Ender's head? Because you have to, because I don't know. It is a very interesting potential puzzle. And here's my it's been years since I've read Ender's Game, but here's my thought. I remember thinking 10 years ago, I'm just okay with there not being an adaptation. I think I would prefer this. I think I would prefer no adaptation. I don't know. Any goals for this stream? I'm currently... Hi, Shammy. I forgot to mention this. I am currently running around. I am going to try and do as much research as possible. So I've grabbed... over on my to-do list... Shit. On my to-do list, I've grabbed all of the recipes for research that we can maybe do, and I'm just grabbing every single item that I can to potentially make that happen. I'm grabbing some hard drives right now. We're going to use an object scanner, make more nobelisks, make fabric. The factory's making heavy modular frames. The factory's making computers. We can make SAM fluctuators back there. We need to find a summer sloop, and then I think I can make crystal oscillators. I don't know about high-speed connectors. So that's our plan. I'm currently going to go solve a wreckage for a hard drive and go from there. Yeah, that wreckage is done. Okay. I was debating like trying to figure out a master plan for how we tackle phase 4, and then I got overwhelmed and I said, fuck it. Let me just go chase down items on my to-do list instead. I like this game where Ryan runs around with coffee. I love my coffee cup. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Fuck. Nope, I'm fine. Oh, no, now I am. Oh, no. Now I might die. There's wreckage over here somewhere. Somewhere. Has anyone else read the rest of the Ender's Game books? By the way, I don't know if we've talked about this recently on stream. Needs 100 megawatts. That is the easiest thing in the world to do for me right now. I'm probably not caught up because they are cranking those books out like no one's business these days, but I think I've read like 14 or 15 books in the like Ender's Game universe. Oh no, they're coming. They're coming. Where are they? There they are. Back. Back, ye fiends. I really did like Ender's Shadow. I think it's genius. I think it's really good. Maybe better than Ender's Game. I also loved like a lot of the Shadow books. Oh god, they're still attacking me. Where are they? Oh my god, they're like inside of me. Where are they? Are they... Is this the same ones from earlier, or is this new? Ah!
Hey everyone.
Curse these bugs. Hi, Bitter Blue. I'm sprinting. Trying to get away. I'm out of health. Okay. Any other items? No? Oh, no. I'm gonna die here. I'm fine. Invisibees. I think they... Ah! They're still attacking me! I think we're okay. Hi, Bitter Blue. How you doing? How long is the 3-body problem, Rebecca? Short is not an exact, like... There might be more resources on the ground there, but I can't tell. Short is not an exact, like... There's no page limit or anything. I'm just trying to think of, like, is the thing accessible? For most of us, for the average person in book club to read in a month. I never heard any of the Ender's Game stuff. I feel like I heard iffy things about the author back in the day. Avoided them for that reason, but I could be remembering wrong. You're not remembering wrong. Orson Scott Card has said some real... I think probably believes some really terrible shit. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I had Ender's Game read to me. So our 5th grade teacher did this really amazing thing that I will remember forever, where our 5th grade homeroom teacher, so the teacher that saw us for like 5 minutes a day, sorry, like, 15 minutes a day, summer sloop, that's exactly what I need, would do, we'd be in his room for only a little bit of time. We were, sorry, I said 5th grade, but I mean 7th grade. We were like off the wall 7th graders. We were going crazy. One day, he just sat down at the front of the room and started reading a book to us. And I don't think Ender's Game was the first book that he read, but he would just like read to us for like 10 minutes a day. It's like directly underneath us. And we all just would like... We would all just kind of calm down and listen and like work on whatever we needed to, and his voice would be at the front of the room. And that's how I first heard Ender's Game. And our whole class became obsessed with Ender's Game and what was happening, or at least a bunch of us. And we were like at the start we were so annoyed that he was reading to us, and then we were really invested, and we read Ender's Game like 10 minutes at a time in his classroom. Yeah, Ender's Game is yeah, I mean, Orson Scott Card be damned, but like, Ender's Game is the book that I've reread the most in my life. I've probably read it. It's been years since I've reread it, but I've probably read it in the ballpark of 20, 25 times. I think it might be here. What do you guys think? Nope. There it is. Oh boy. Took some damage from that, but we're good. Oh, yeah. Three body is a bit shorter, like 420. I think I'm probably looking more in the, like... I just keep taking damage here. In the, like, 300 max type of area for... It's book 2 of... It's book 2 of book club. 30 days, people are busy. You know, that did not go where I wanted it to. 420 is probably a little bit long. But, I don't know. Also, given enough time, we can try anything, you know? We also don't have to take a month eventually. This is a really kind of neat area. It can take longer someday. We got our summer sloop. We should get home before we die. What did I just hear? Did I hear something? I also kind of am thinking, like, there's got to be a Mercer Sphere out here. There is. Well, in that case, sign me up for a Mercer Sphere. Ah! Could read some Lemony Snicket books. I would be down. I just reread Series of Unfortunate Events a couple years ago.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
You really have to be able to split the author with the work. With Orson Scott Card, he's not a good guy. Yeah. Sci-fi has that problem, and it's not sci-fi only, you know? I mean, name a crueler fate for a person who loves reading than to love a book as a child, to get drastic, like, large-scale meaning from it, from a book as a kid, and then, thank you, Oliver, have the author turn out to be a terrible person or espouse beliefs that sadden you beyond your ability to put in words and you believe make the world a feasibly worse, like a truly worse place. Yeah, no, it sucks. And it's not, oh boy, more enemies. Is not my favorite part of growing older, that's for sure. I want to get up there, but I don't want to die. This is why I think killing the author is a valid form of consuming media. Yeah, I think it's complex. I think it's very complex. I think most things as an adult can be or are, but it's also why I think that consuming stuff by people who have made, who are terrible, for lack of a better or more complex or nuanced way to say that, is a valid way of being in the world, just the same as I think refusing to consume that media is also a super valid way to be in the world, yeah. I can sort of separate it if the artist is dead and no longer benefiting from my money. Otherwise, I really struggle. There's certainly different ways to do it. I mean, if you're buying hardcover books from an author you enjoy the work of but don't agree with the worldview of, then that author is very publicly and very loudly and happily spending their wealth in ways that you think make the world a worse place. That do be the shit of consuming under capitalism. Like, that sucks. That's I think that maybe you could think you know, differently about how you get your hands on that media. Yeah. I also think, I don't know. I mean, we could talk about this for the next 3 hours. The stuff on Gaiman shook me. Yeah, me too. I got my Ender's Game paperback at a used bookstore specifically for this reason, yeah. I love series of unfortunate events in school that my English teacher used them as an example of books for very young kids, so I stopped reading for years. That's so funny because Lemony Snicket is exactly... Series of unfortunate events is... I can trace it back exactly. Shit, I needed to go that way. Is exactly where my love for metafiction came from, which is a very not for kids type part of reading. Of like literary tradition. Like, my specific love for metafiction comes from Lemony Snicket and the series of unfortunate events. A thing that I read when I was 10 and then not again until I was 20 in college studying literature. Like, they're such good books. They're good books, really good books. We're just gonna exclamation current events a lot of this shit, chat. We don't want to get into specifics on a lot of this. Please and thank you. Not the place. Okay, is that 300 of those? That is 245, meaning I still need some more of this steel pipe. We'll do that. That gives us 50. We'll do that. There we go. Boom. We're getting there. We need an object scanner. We need fabric, polymer resin, heavy modular frames, computers. We can go get SAM fluctuators. Go from there. I don't know. My take is so vastly unimportant, and I'm certainly not prescribing this take on anyone else in this situation, but my take is sort of like my feeling, right? It's not even a take, it's just my feeling. To me, literature in particular, but also art in general, I would say literature in particular, though, has been, by Rebecca, has been one of the, like, at times in my life where I had very, very little, to put it bluntly, I had very little, like, keeping me alive. Literature has been that thing for me, specifically, multiple times. And then, at later parts in my life, that literature that I felt was keeping me alive turned out to have been made by people who do things I don't agree with, support things I don't agree with, in my eyes make the world a much worse place. How I navigate that is like, one, on a massive case-by-case basis, with lots of terrible feelings in my body, listening to my friends who are more affected by it than me. Yeah. And with, like, heartbreak in my heart. As much as I hate finding out that an author whose work I enjoy ends up being terrible, I'm glad we live in an age now where we can be more informed before we support them with our money. It's true. I think it's a, like, really, really legitimate approach to be like, hey, I'm not comfortable in any way, shape, or form supporting this person with my money, attention. I don't want to give any sort of like approval in any way that it could be construed to this person for this thing. I support that 100%. Do what you got to do. Do what you feel. I also think that for me personally, a simultaneous truth to that is that, like, how do I phrase this? The, like, death of the author idea people are talking about is that, like, in a way, the moment a work leaves an author's hands and sits in your hands, it's sort of no longer theirs. In some ways. In some ways, it is. Maybe they're getting paid for it. Maybe they're getting paid profusely for it. Maybe the attention that is getting is bringing them attention they wouldn't get otherwise. I just glitched through that. That was really cool. I also think, though, that, like, I personally really love the author John Green. He specifically, not his work, he specifically, the amount of value he's brought to my life, the amount of times he's made my world better and the world around me better, in my opinion, is amazing. That said, the world of Looking for Alaska, a book that I really love and am really affected by, is not any longer, in my head, is not John Green's world. It's the world I constructed when I read his book, made it my own, painted a movie with my mind, in my mind. And that part became mine, in my mind, despite the fact that I agree with a lot of what John Green does. 10 out of 10 human no notes, agreed. In a similar fashion, I made some things in my mind when I read Harry Potter. Those are mine. There are parts of it that aren't mine, but I made memories with my friends dressing up and going to see, like, one of the first nerdy things I ever did in my life was dress up as Remus Lupin and go see Harry Potter Part 2 in theaters on the day that it came out. Then it's not only like an imaginative world that I assigned meaning to in my brain, then it's a real world thing that happened in my life, you know, like one of the first instances of real nerdiness in a social fashion is something that happened that way. Aaliyah, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. So to me, it's like, that becomes difficult, right? Am I playing Hogwarts Legacy? No. Do I plan on playing it? At this point, no. We can finally research alien power augmenter. Is that about not wanting to put my money somewhere, or is that about me having no personal desire to re-enter a part of my, like, a thing from my... It has as much to do with me not wanting to as it does about me not feeling like I should, if that makes sense. These things are difficult for sure. I heard a really great quote from Erika Ishii about this, about fandom, and fandom meaning you are not at the whims of the person who has made the thing that you loved and you obsessed over and you created something of your own out of. And how freeing it is that, while of course being knowledgeable and aware about what the creator of a thing is doing with the money they may or may not be getting from stuff is one thing, keeping your power over the thing you are a fandom of is also, I think, can be a valid way of living and being. I don't know. Hi, Sensei. I think we're just going to go ahead and Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of... I appreciate you guys and us trying to talk about this as politely as possible. I've been trying really hard to keep this conversation in the realm of what I feel about something and leaving it there. And I think we're going to move beyond this because I'm not seeing that same approach from people in chat, and I'm starting to get uncomfortable. Does that make sense? Like, to me, the line we try and walk with exclamation current events is like what's always valuable and what's always like, how do I phrase this? I would just ask that, like, I don't know. Let's just do a new topic. Let's do a new topic. Hi, Marvin. Thank you for the sub.
Hi.
Thanks for your thoughtfulness in chat, you guys. Erica, shout out. Thank you, Marvin. I do have to laugh at this comment. For me, the Harry Potter community is like walking into a pool where I know some people are peeing. No, you're good, Cassie. No worries. Too close to current events equals too risky to be needlessly controversial. So yeah, new topic. It's not the controversialness that I'm talking about. It's that what I would really, so like, to me, I should explain this just carefully because I do want to draw this distinction. To me, what current events means we keep conversations on topics that are adjacent to current events. We keep those centered in our personal experiences and feelings. I get really uncomfortable trying to be at the helm of a stream or a community or anything. And frankly, our moderators are not trained or paid to do this either. When it becomes, hey, this thing that exists in the world, this thing that is in the news, I am talking about that. I would ask that we just keep things tied to you personally, tied to your feelings, tied to your experience. Does that make sense? As a comment. Has anyone read Fahrenheit 451 recently? Has it held up? I've not read it recently. I've read it a couple times, but... All right, I can do some research here. I want to do Alien Power Augmenter because it sounds like generates power based on the total amount of power on the attached grid. I don't know what it takes to make, but it makes power from nothing is my understanding of how this thing works. It's a difficult needle to thread. Mad props for trying. Hey, we try. Ryan, are you climbing some tech trees today? We're trying.
Power augmenter unlocked. Summer sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads, many temples burned.
Good to know. That confirms that hypothesis.
Okay. But, we're going to want to make one of those eventually. Alien Power Matrix. This intricate condensed matter matrix is used to enhance the output of the Alien Power Augmenter. Initially developed in efforts to create a human-made summer sloop. Oh boy, that is a phrase that makes me nervous. Alien Power Matrix cannot sustain the extra dimensional energy connection on its own. However, it can effectively stabilize the energy stream of the summer sloop. Okay. Requires 50 singularity cells, which are used to break down space and time. Oh boy. It requires 10 summer sloops? Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. We will not be making one. Never mind. Okay, so let's see here. On the Caterium front, we can do high-speed connectors. We actually need to research them before we can make them. That makes sense.
Research completed. High-speed connector recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Circuit boards made in a manufacturer. Okay. Nothing crazy here. Made in a manufacturer using one circuit board for one high-speed connector. Okay, interesting. Let's see here. Most of these things are going to require high-speed connectors. They all do. Not this one. This one requires computers and heavy modular frames. Here. Okay, I think we literally can't make anything until we do crystal oscillators and then smokeless powder. Let's research that.
Research completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Okay. It looks like smokeless powder requires black powder plus heavy oil residue or whatever it's called. Which is interesting. We do these hard drive researches. Compacted coal is not actually... No, it is necessary because you need it for right here. Damn it. Let's try it.
Compacted coal unlocked. It is physically smaller and more powerful, but its carbon footprint remains enormous. This fuel upgrade can be used in coal-powered generators and vehicles.
It can't be used in terms of, like, steel, is the front seat question that I asked last time, I'm pretty sure. So, what about turbo fuel and packaged turbo fuel? I'm missing compacted coal. Compacted coal takes coal and sulfur. We also have some ores here, right? Let's make 15 compacted coal. Can I make it here? It's an assembler. Okay. So let's make a little compacted coal. Takes 5 to make 5. So all we need here is like... $50. Sorry, it's 15. We need 30, 15, and then... $15 done. Needs power. Boom. Bye, Sensei. Uh-oh, Tama. Okay, so currently we are trying to figure out what it will take to make turbo fuel. It's got 2,000 megajoules of energy. Our current packaged fuel has 750, so it's twice as much. I'm mostly thinking for a jetpack right now. Sounds good, Mona? Using some of our fuel here. Rocket fuel. Rocket
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Bye, Poo Truck. Okay. So, turbo fuel does take compacted coal. It's produced in a refinery. I wonder how we're going to want to do this. I am going to want to use some of that stuff for my jetpack eventually, but I don't exactly know how to set it up. How should I... Basically, I'm wondering how I should automate it to make it easy to grab fuel, etc. So we are currently missing a lot of items still. Let's go grab the heavy modular frames. Let's hope that they're done. And grab some computers. Nothing bad. Tama, just something you don't know yet. I love it. You hear that, chat? I didn't do anything wrong. Are there gonna be any left over? There they are. Heavy modular frames. Couple. Let's go. Okay. Got 61 heavy modular frames, which is not enough. But nothing wrong yet, at least. Thank you, Ebo. With 50, I can currently do Pipeline Engineering Mark II. But I also wanted it for the other stuff. We need computers, which I think are down one. Like, I don't think this is computers. No. Is there a gentler Tama? Snuffles is harsher. Ah, that's a good point. This is computers. I don't know if there's a gentler Tama. That's a funny idea, though. Not enough space. My inventory... There we go. Now it's better. Gentleness would require being nice to Ryan, and we don't do that. That's true. It'd be very off-brand if we were trying to be gentle with me. Alien DNA capsule, I think I just make from this stuff. Here. I could be wrong. It says constructor or crafting bench, but you have to turn it into... What? Where is it? You have to make these first, right? Alien protein? Oh, I'm not at a crafting bench. I'm at an equipment workshop. Duh. Okay, there we go. Now that's a Tama. Am I right? Gecko? Gecko, I don't feel like is particularly gentle. I see Gecko in chat. Let me rate for you guys the my level of concern when I see a message in chat. I see Tama. I'm not very concerned. I see... Oh, shit. I didn't need this many. Oh, well. I see Snuffles. I'm very concerned. I see 10 Tamas in a row. High level of concern. I see Gecko. And I immediately think I need to go to the eye doctor. My vision is bad. I've missed something very obvious. Anne isn't very gentle either. Carly's kind of right. We don't really do gentle around here. Let's check. I'll just keep them in my inventory for now. Fabric. I make with mycelia, yeah? Do I have any fabric? Anne is a fun one, though. Yeah. When I've done something right, and then you find a way to make it about how I'm doing stuff wrong. Yeah, I agree. It's very fun. Super fun. Big fan. Kibble is the best we can do. Biomass from leaves. We don't want to make biomass for mycelia right now. We need 25 fabric. Not enough space in inventory? I'll show you space in inventory. Churum or whatever is at least indirectly insulting. Is that the best you guys can do? Interesting. I just chucked the biomass in here. Fuck. Quote 1632 is probably not the quote you were going for, but it is a lovely quote. Cypher is pretty nice. Cypher is pretty nice. Callie is the nice comment. Yeah, is the nice one. Isn't it also wait. Oh no. My computer lagged. What's the one that's thanks for stream? How do I not remember this? Is it just that one and I've just misremembered how it's how the command goes? Okay, I've got a 25 fabric. Need more heavy modular frames. We're working on it. Polymer resin, I don't think we have. I think I've probably just been making that. Nobelisks should be good now. Smokeless powder. I wish when you opened this thing with O, you could just start typing. Yikes. So 2 to 2, we need 350 smokeless powder, meaning we're going to need a lot of black powder. Just Calliope. Ryan, this is what we're not nice to you. You wouldn't remember it anyways. My memory is pretty bad, so you're probably right about that. Also, I tend to do that thing where I remember the mean shit rather than... This is... Actually, what's happening is this. Like the good and normal, I would say, very, very common human that I am, I tend to remember the meanness and not the kindness. So if you guys were trying to be memorable, you wouldn't be kind to me. You'd be mean. That's just what's happening, right? How bad is our power, by the way? Oh, we're still 100% battery. Hi, Liquid Darkness. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in. What do you guys want to talk about, chat? I need much more. I need like 350 of that. Nope, nope, nope. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have the Nobelisks I need. Close. But I need... Yes, is the black powder. That's what it is. Okay. I need 350 black powder, and I've got basically 200. Rather than trash stuff, I can upload it. What do I want to upload? Why do I have shatter rebar in my inventory? I don't know. I don't think I can actually upload that. Yeah. Not all of it anyways. Okay. I need 350 smokeless powder. How are you doing in our favorite factory game? We're doing. I'm trying to get as much research done as possible. So far, what I've researched are alien power augmenters, which I'm not going to be able to build at our current rate of summer sloop acquisition. We have researched some better fuel, which I'm excited to use, not excited to make. It's going to be a little bit more complicated, as it should be. It's high-value stuff. What else have we researched? Researched a couple like intermediate products like high-speed connectors and one other, smokeless powder. That'll be interesting once we get it up and running, but once I've made that stuff, but I haven't made it yet, so. It's a research day. I think research is sort of the thing I'm having fun doing right now. How are you, Liquid Darkness? Llama says I did some online thrifting. My haul is arriving a day early. Comping at the bit. Or package. Comping at the bit. Okay. I don't really know what high-speed connectors are even used for, but I wonder if we should put them on the bus. Probably. Sounds like some solid progress. Keep up the mediocre work. You got it. You got it. So here's my thought. Let's just go and build a new level to the factory for now. I don't know that I want to, actually. Yeah, we could. Don't want vertical bus 3. I want vertical bus 1. I want it over there. Please. I believe in you. I believe in you, game. That was correct. Great. Nailed it. Now we want vertical bus 2. A player is in the way. Oh my lord, the lag. This is the part that I like to do off stream because of the lag. But look at all this building I don't have to do. Shout out to Blueprints. Vertical bus 3. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in you. Missing encased industrial beam, so I can't actually build that yet. That's fine. Okay, and then when I do that, I need to do a couple things. I need to go here. Oh, not there. Oh, shoot, I'm almost out of fuel. So there. Need to connect these up. Do. I love the rhythmic building of hooking these suckers up. Oh my god, I'm getting warm. Holy crap, we've had such nice weather here in Indiana the last couple days. Really it's like 67 outside right now. I think I'm gonna have to turn the air on. Rhythmic building. It's so satisfactory. We had really nice weather on Sunday, and then I proceeded to have a bad mental day and not go outside at all. I should have, but I did not. Sorry, I'll 1 second. Just gonna change some. Turn my fan on. I'm scared for summer. I'd rather be extremely cold than extremely hot. Oh, this old debate. I would rather be the opposite. But I respect that. I prefer to be warm generally, but I'd prefer to be hot over cold. But I recognize that that's not normal. Okay, we gotta get this thing hooked up. Not normal, just like not. I feel like the majority of people probably feel the other way. I'd rather be hot versus cold too. I knew there was a reason I liked you, Carly. Oh, that's not right. Mark 4. Oh, no. Sorry, Liquid Darkness. I hope that didn't come across as like, oh my god, not this conversation again. No, I just meant it as like, today's a funny day because I didn't mean that as you were doing anything wrong. We started today we're out of encased industrial beams again, by people popping into stream and being like, oh my god, you're here an hour early. And I was like, yep, it's that day of the year. Once daylight savings time happens, it's one day of the year I spend a stream being like, yep, daylight savings time, yep. And then around once a year, maybe even more, we have the I'm looking forward to summer. No, I'm not looking forward to summer. I'd much rather be cold. Listen, I signed up to do this streamer thing. One of the very minor hazards of the job is you end up having the same type of conversation over and over again. I'm into it. When you're cold, you can just put on more layers. When you're hot, you can only take off so many layers. It's true. But when I'm really cold, I feel cold in my bones, in my soul. I feel like death is looming over my shoulder, waving the sickle, waiting for me to keel over and die. When I'm warm, I feel alive. Even if I'm too warm, even if I'm too hot. I don't get hot to the bone in the same way that I get like cold deep down in my soul, you know? You have a garden in your yard. We grow strawberries. Although we will see if they survive this year. Because winter was not very kind to them. So, we grow strawberries. They're great, generally. But we forgot to put straw on them this winter, and so they may not survive. They may not be quite as good this year. I'm guessing some of them have probably succumbed to frost. When I'm hot, I feel like the world's about to end. Yeah. I mean, fair. I guess the cold has never really made me want to murder somebody, but apparently the heat makes people do that all the time, so. Strawberries without straw. Yeah, we fucked up. I mean, we had a baby. We didn't fuck up. We just were a little busy. I shouldn't say we fucked up. strawberries got neglected because we were trying not to neglect our daughter. You know? I've gotten super sick from the heat before by being out in the summer in Florida. Shout out to the Warped Tour. And I'd still pick that over winter. I really like, you know, I don't know that I can explain it any differently than like, I don't know. I feel like a little lizard. The heat makes me feel good inside. The cold don't, you know? I'm a little lizard. I want to sit on a rock in sun. Yeah. Ah, the lag. I tell everyone I'm a lizard. I need my own sun lamp. Yeah. We need vertical bus 3. We're missing 276 industrial beams still. I don't know why I thought this was going to be any different. Of course we are. Why are you not powered? Shouldn't you be? Hooked you up. Is there one more thing I need to do when I make this? I can't remember. You're not powered up either. Oh, no. Well, probably because that was not where to do things. Wait, did I fuck this up? Don't answer that. I'm confused. Uh-oh. I've got deer roaming through my yard at all times, so I can't grow much safely. Safely equals without it being eaten. The deer don't attack me. I do love the mental image, though, of the deer attacking. I mean, RIP for you, but, you know. I feel like that's enough to do it, right? No, it wouldn't be there. It'd be here. That turned it on. So I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, you need to go up one, and you need to go right there. That's what you need to do. Oh boy, there's no way I'll ever remember that. Ah! Okay. So we're gonna need, what we're doing this for is to build high-speed connectors and crystal oscillators. Let's see. High-speed connectors need quickwire and aka Caterium. Made in a manufacturer. So, grab a manufacturer. Leave like 3 spaces. One of my coworkers had a deer jump through his window, so glass and blood was everywhere, not to mention the confused deer roaming around his living room. That's a horror story. That's an actual horror story. Oh my god. Okay, so it's cable. It's probably Caterium. And then It is circuit boards. I don't think we have... Yeah, we just have Caterium. So here. And then circuit boards, which we'll get over here when we get 276 more in case industrial beams. We're going to need 210 quick wire per minute. Oh my god. Quickwire is made 1 to 5. So 60 per minute, 210 per minute. We need 4 of them. We need 4 of them. I should probably move that further over. We'll do this like right here. Nah, we'll just move it all out of the way. I can't imagine what I'd do if a deer jumped through my living room. Probably call somebody more equipped than me to handle it, slash think about it, slash like I'm certainly not solving that problem myself. I don't know, maybe. Let's go ahead and do this pipeline engineering because I want to get it out of my inventory.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are recorded instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Reports of humans who think about nothing other than pipes for hours. I think that's a sex joke. Exclamation joke in the chat. So we will need to go upgrade the pipeline at our rubber situation. I may do that between episodes, like between streams. Rather than go all the way over there right now. Bauxite refinement is something that I can technically research right now with what I have. I can't research it right this second, but like I have all of the required materials, whereas none of the rest of these are. So it's what I'll select, and then we'll go from there. And shove some stuff in there. Can't do it just yet, though. Research. That said, I do need to go over there to make this smokeless powder, so maybe I should. Get the shatter rebar. Clean up my inventory. Basically, I'm trying to solve my inventory right now, and I have shatter rebar in my inventory that I don't want. I was going to do this fleece thing, right? I need 100 polymer resin. Oh boy, polymer resin is the thing that you make from the thing. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're going over there then. Oh boy. Before we do that, is there anything that I can upgrade myself? This one, when I have programmable splitters, I can upgrade once I get more heavy modular frames. Let's go see if we've got any. Sorry, Chad. I'm getting kind of focused at times here. The thing that you make from the thing, you should be a teacher with that kind of detail. You knew what I meant, though. And if you didn't, that's because you didn't know what I meant. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this reminds me of something. I just saw a TikTok the other day that said where a kid basically there's a kid who categorizes things in two ways. Anything that happens to him is either a "that's what's up" or a "what's up with that." So a TikTok, a typical TikTok will be something like, "Hey, what's up, y'all? Today we've got 2 what's up with that's and 1 that's what's up." So anyways, let's get right down to it. Went to McDonald's. They forgot the pickle on my Big Mac. What's up with that? On the other hand, my sister got into college. That's what's up. And I have been thinking about everything in my life now in terms of either a "that's what's up" or a "what's up with that." I think it's a really useful way of I don't know, man. I think there's something to it. I think that's what's up. In fact, I think it's a really useful way to categorize the world. You're so right. That is what's up. I want to put my extra modular engines in here, but I don't want to have... Oh boy, right here. Oh boy, I have too many. Shit. I can get rid of some motors though. Probably going to want to take these summer sloops out of here eventually, but... Anyways, that's what's up. Okay. Let's see here. Let's chuck a couple items in here just to give us some space. Oh, I need 100 polymer resin. I just chucked my motors in there that I didn't want to chuck. Never mind. Can't take them back. Same with my rubber, actually. Three things in a row are pointing you towards your rubber station. Sounds like maybe you need to go over there. I think I maybe do. Can I do any of these, or are they all waiting on some other thing? High-speed connectors. Polymer resin. No. The fuck does a crystal oscillator take again? Quartz crystal. Which is like not on the bus, or where is it going? On the bus or not on the bus? Not on the bus. Okay. How badly... How bad would it be if I just handcrafted these instead of doing anything else? Don't look, chat. Don't look. That's the name of your new TikTok channel. On the bus or not on the bus? Oscillator, I hardly knew. Wait. We're just going to handcraft for a second. Make some oscillators. It's probably time to start thinking of a... making an add to bus list. Quartz crystal. This is what? Silica? Silica. I shouldn't be handcrafting like this, but here I am. Guilty pleasure. Silica. We need high-speed connectors. Crystal oscillators. What else do we need? We need... I could technically craft those from anywhere. Let's just go back over here. Since they're in the cloud. There's a UK bus joke in there, but you don't have same public transport in the US, so it would fall flat. About oscillators or about on the bus or not on the bus? That's all right. My brain these days is all the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. This is my life these days. Okay, Pulse Nobelisk. Let's do it.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
Unrelated. Scannable hard drive is interesting. We would need a bunch of crystal oscillators to make that one work. Radar tower. I'm very interested in radar tower. Explorer, though, we can almost do right now. We just get a couple more frames. That was my favorite song 25 years ago. How old are you? 26? Yeah, my daughter likes it too. It's in a quartz here. It's on the to-do list, but I don't see modular frames on the to-do list. Do I? Oh, it's because it's in the system and not in my inventory. Damn. Wait for ages for a bus, then 3 turn up at once. Computers do not require thing. Hi, LaFluffoo, how's it going? Yo, we just opened a your first ever pack of Indigestion cards. I missed cards. I'm so sorry. I started opening it before I realized that you weren't there. I'm almost out of fuel too, so I am gonna need to go over to the other place. Oh my god. I'm just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I need modular frames, but that's also what we're waiting on here right now. Instead of encased industrial beams, so that's interesting. We're finally waiting on something else, and it's modular frames. Okay. Let's go find the modular frame production and see what's going on. If it helps, you had a really nice pack, LaFluffoo. You can go to the cards website to see what it was. How you doing today? I feel like frames is on this side somewhere. Could be wrong. There's encased industrial beams right there. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. My brain's kind of fuzzy today, but I'm doing all right. Okay, you're missing reinforced iron plates. So why are you missing reinforced iron plates? Well, they're being made right here. Pretty slowly. Slowly for what reason? One of the reinforced iron... Ah! I broke the reinforced iron plates and never fixed it. That's interesting. That's Mark IV. This should also be Mark IV. How many do these need a minute? 30? That's fine. Then we need to fix this whole thing. Long weekend? I did take a long weekend. I didn't take one on purpose, but I did take one. I took a long weekend in terms of a. I didn't stream yesterday, but I had a good weekend. I had some. Had some like. How do you say I didn't have a great weekend without just absolutely sounding like a bummer? I just had some mental health. I had like a bad mental health day on Sunday. It was fine, but it needs to be reversed. That, and I need to grab that, put that there. Gonna be ugly. But at least it will be my ugly. You know? I know how that goes. Yeah. Being honest about your mental health struggles doesn't make you a bummer for what it's worth. I appreciate that. I mean... yeah, I appreciate that. And I, like, know that. You know. Hypothetically. I'm also just aware that, like, it's, you know, I guess what I would say is I'm a little reticent to just, like, although I still do it a decent amount, to get on stream and just be like, how do I phrase this? Complaining on stream is a weird vibe in some ways. Not that complaining is exactly what I'm doing, but, like, I live a very lucky life. I also think of my time on stream as, like, time when I am at least attempting to be entertaining. Or at least, like, provide some distraction, entertainment, etc. for what you guys are up for your days. And... and that's where, like, complaining, quote unquote, doesn't even if you guys are okay hearing it, it doesn't particularly make me feel like I'm doing that thing, you know? Even if I do theoretically know, I'm like, oh yeah, of course, like, obviously my awesome community in which we talk about our mental health a lot, or at least try to, like, it ain't gonna be an issue. Not like that, you know? But I just basically, long story short, I'm just like, I hesitate to feel 100% like, I hesitate to feel good about or feel... I want to talk about it, and then I also don't want to, like, make too big of a deal of it, if that makes sense. You know? Lookout tower has to go. Streaming can be just as stressful, if not more so, than normal jobs. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, yeah, I agree. I don't disagree. In the same ways you always let us be honest about what we go through, we like to hear about you and support you too, you dingus. I think watching streams as a hobby, I'm not looking for just entertainment. With that, I could be watching a TV series or whatever. So ups and downs are welcomed on streams, for me at least, yeah. Privileges don't invalidate problems, it's true. Basically, the last thing I want, though, I think you're exactly right, LaFluffoo. Like, the last thing I want is to, like... Despite how thoughtful amazing, etc. Understanding. You guys are. The last thing I want is for somebody to be popping on here and be like, finally, my lunch break away from my difficult job. I finally get a chance to relax for a second or like do, you know, like tune in, see what's going on the Indigestion stream. And then to get there and it's me talking about how I, not, you know, and then to tune in for a bummer, basically. I did talk about it in today's Ocarina of Time video, though. I did say, like, oh, that was correct. Talk about it a little bit. I mean, that was the, like, for those of you who missed it or whatever, like, there wasn't an Ocarina of Time video. Oh, that is not enough iron this weekend. Oh, interesting. Maybe the iron is the issue? Oh, boy. There was no Ocarina of Time video on Monday because I had a bad day on Sunday, bad mental health day, and Sunday was like the limited window I had to record my episodes for the week. So it sort of just like threw everything out of whack. And 99% of the time, no matter how bad my mental health is, like I really, really, really try. Last thing I ever want to do is make it like I will basically do whatever it takes to make sure that the YouTube videos come out when I say they will come out. Like, even if everything else falls by the wayside, I want the YouTube videos to come out. But this time it did not happen. So we need a merger going that way. Comma? Uh-oh. So 2 of these machines per, that's why they were spread out so much. That explains a lot. But then should we just overclock these suckers? They're making 30 per minute and then these need 60? They do. He loves YouTube more than us, chat? No. But I will say, it's just much easier to communicate with... No, you know that's not true. It's much easier to communicate on the drop of a dime with Twitch, my Twitch and Discord community, to be like, hey, no stream today. Something came up. YouTube, if a video does not appear, then I will be getting messages on Twitter, on Discord, on YouTube. People will, like, somebody came onto, this is actually kind of funny. 2 separate people went to the most recent Satisfactory episode yesterday. Like 4 people went there and were like, hey, Ocarina of Time today? Which I'm totally cool with. Somebody, and then I saw somebody responded and was like, no, he tried to announce it. No Ocarina of Time today. Outside of those people who were very kind and normal, 2 people went to Satisfactory to say, stop playing games that no one wants. This is not an exaggeration. This is what these comments said. Stop playing games no one wants to watch and focus on the shit that we're here for. 2 separate people left that comment-ish on Satisfactory yesterday when I missed 1 day of Ocarina of Time. Fuck both those people, by the way. I shadow banned them immediately. But isn't that wild? That's why. Listen. It's not that I like YouTube more than you. It's that YouTube has a fucking... YouTube's off camera being like, upload the video, motherfucker. Upload it. It's very audacious. It is very funny. You have to babysit YouTube, exactly. YouTube they're a baby with a gun. That's the problem. Sometimes, most of them are great, but some of them are a baby and they have a gun and it's... You don't know. Babies shouldn't have guns. That's all I'll say. Hot take. I bet it was satisfying to ban them. It's satisfying. It's also very, like, these days, like, Man. There's always somebody spouting some truly dumb shit. I have alternates. Ryan, can you give me a good bark? Fuck off. No. Isn't that funny, though? YouTube comments are where my soul goes to die. YouTube is just like... Exclamation bark in the chat. Great. Thanks, chat. YouTube is just so funny, man. It really is. YouTube is, I'm pretty sure, where the death of humanity is occurring. Like... It's also wild to say something like that when there are plenty of people in chat watching the stream and views on the video. And also, even if there... Mona, you are correct. And even if there weren't, I'm playing a game that I want to play. And if you know this channel literally at all, you know, you would know that if I was playing games because people wanted to see them, we'd be playing Tears of the Kingdom for the 5th fucking time. But we ain't. We play games because I like them, and I force you guys to watch. Oh, boy. It's just funny. I honestly, like, I truly, it barely registers if somebody comments something like that. Like, am I going to get some enjoyment from banning them? Not really. Like, I'm mostly just going to be like, we don't need, like... we don't need... Mostly, I'm not like, I don't want to see comments like that. I'm like, the good people of YouTube don't need to see their community sullied by comments like this. You know? That's mostly how I feel. So I'm like, I'm sure it'd be better for my mental health not to see the, you know, for my, like, motivation to make stuff. For my conception of the community if people like that weren't in it, you know? But, Oh, I built that wrong. Did I do the same to this one? Yep. But mostly to me, I'm like, I don't want other people to see that shit and get any ideas. The minute that the average YouTube user realizes that they are both a baby and they can get a gun, it's not good. I don't know. It's funny. I definitely, like, I did this for a while when I started, when I started YouTube for a while, oh boy, do we just need to rebuild our reinforced iron plate system? We might, right? I'm considering it. I'm turning iron into iron rods down there, then turning the iron rods into screws here. But I actually have a recipe. I have a couple recipes that could turn other things into screws. For some reason, I was under the impression when I started streaming that it made sense to read and respond to every YouTube comment. And if I could go back and change, like, disavow myself of that notion, I would. Because that's not, like, it's just not, that's not, I was under the impression that that was important, and I don't particularly think it is. Let's do the math here. We took these recipes for a reason. One iron rod is made from one iron plate. Iron ingot. That means we turn one iron ingot into 16 screws. Here we can turn, sorry. We turn 5 into 20, which is exactly what this is. but this removes a machine and does it faster. On the other hand, steel screws, I don't know that we need steel. Turn 4 steel ingots into 52 screws. I think this one is what we want, just because it takes away belt space. Cycle time is longer, but it makes 50 per minute instead of 40. My toxic trait is that I know YouTube comments will hurt my feelings, but I'm so nosy I read them anyways. Oh, Carly, you and I share toxic traits. Although, honestly, Ocarina of Time has made me better about it. I don't read YouTube comments as much. I do, but I tend to read them like 3 days after the fact. Because our mods have been working so hard to keep comments spoiler-free, and oh boy. And there ain't enough YouTube mods in the whole world for the wild, wild west that is YouTube in general. Ocarina of Time is the wild, wild west for comments. Thank you for reading them 3 days after release. I try. Sometimes I break that rule. Mona says, being a fat woman, YouTube comments / Twitch chat is one of the reasons why I've been scared to stream myself. Aw. I encourage you, if you're interested, to try anyways. I cannot imagine. I've said for years that I can't imagine being femme presenting and streaming because it would make things a living hellscape. Just from seeing what other streamers have to put up with, but it's funny. Here's the thing though. Here's what I'm trying to remember is like, I can't let the bad guys win. Somebody who comments something like that about like play the games we're interested in seeing or whatever, play the games people are actually interested in seeing, like they obviously don't understand on any sort of level like what we're doing, and so and they just won't. They just won't. I don't think any iron rods are getting through here, so I really don't think this is the play. Oh boy, I gotta... Mona says, I've never actually told anybody that. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I mean, you have my utter encouragement. A couple of goofs do it, and they have the loveliest comment section usually. So there is hope. There is absolutely hope, yeah. Absolutely. I'm just standing here with no idea what I'm doing, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna write down reinforced iron plate as a thing we need to solve and leave, because there's nothing I could do that's gonna make this much better. I'd have to redo my whole screw system, and I have like I have other things that I need to solve. So I'm gonna go back to base, and we're gonna get ready to go to our rubber station. What should we grab before we go over there? Well, I need I need to make polymer resin, which I can do over there. I need to make fuel. I need to make smokeless powder. Hey chat, front seat question. Will your jetpack use fuel from inside of a dimensional depot? Yes or no? God, that would be amazing if the answer was yes. No? Damn it. I mean, makes sense. I'm not about to use cloud fuel for my fucking jetpack. It's got to run on actual fuel. But Haunted Adam says, I'm self-conscious about my teeth. That's what keeps me from streaming, especially in the world of freaking 16K cameras. Hey, I'm just going to say it. You don't need to use a camera. And you certainly don't need to use a camera constantly. You really do not. I've got a friend who's a VTuber. An IRL friend, actually. Like, I mean, he's also a streaming friend, but, you know. He's a person I met outside of streaming who is a VTuber, and sometimes he has the VTube model up, sometimes he doesn't. Plenty of people go without the cam all the time. Yeah, you don't need to. PNG tubers, it's true. You don't need it. And in fact, I would say in some cases, it's not like based on the like genre of thing you're playing, based on the like if I... Here's a very specific example. If I was a femme Valorant streamer, I would not be using a camera because the community in some games is like probably, super unfortunately, there's probably more to lose than there is to like, in terms of like the community you draw to yourself, there's probably more to lose than there is to gain in some specific situations. I also think in some puzzle-y games and stuff, like a camera is like, I get people all the time who are like, hey Ryan, turn your camera off because it's in the way, or it's like not particularly like adding to the experience of a specific game. And I get that. And I don't think they're trying to roast me. I think they're just like, I don't necessarily need to see your face to get value out of this. Yeah, like sometimes a cam causes more problems than it solves. I don't think they're being a dick. I think they're just like, yo, your camera's blocking some very important information that I would like to see. Hi, Delta Fire. How you doing? So I should just go over there. We'll figure out the rest when we get there. I also, some of the best advice I ever got for streaming was, if you are at all interested, just try it. Just try it. See what it's like. Because it is also a thing where, like, you could think about, you can spend 100 hours thinking about how your streams might go and how you might enjoy yourself or might not. You can be nervous about your teeth or the way you talk or how you look or what the worst random person on the internet might have to say about you. You can spend 100 hours being nervous about all of those things. And it's possible that all you will accomplish is missing out on the first couple hours or the first 100 hours of fantastic people popping in and showing you what it's actually like, you know? And frankly, the other side of things too, like you can, power, interesting. The other side of things in terms of like, I know a lot of people who are like, I really want to try streaming. I'm just waiting on my train, by the way. I'm not doing nothing. I would really like to try streaming. And they say that a lot. But then they actually don't know if they would. Oh, nice. Who did Tony? Perfect. But then you don't actually know if you enjoy it. Because it's, I've said this a million times, and I'm so sorry if you've heard it for more than 3 times. But to me, one of the one of the hard things to wrap your head around when you have not yet tried streaming is, am I going to enjoy talking to no one at least part of the time? Because even now, even with 66, 70 people, 71, whatever, people watching me right now, I'm on people's second monitors. I'm on their phone that they're not actually looking at. Like, you're just going to have to spend some time talking to yourself. And I don't think you'll know right away whether or not that's enjoyable or not enjoyable. You may. But I would say spend some, like, decent time learning whether or not speaking to yourself is going to be fun for you or not fun for you. And that will teach you a lot about whether or not streaming is for you or not. You know? Joke's on you, I talk to myself all the time. I consider trying streaming, but there's no way my setup could cope. Watching stream is a struggle for my internet sometimes. Yeah. The streaming like hierarchy of needs is kind of interesting. I would argue camera is like the last technical thing that needs to go right. Internet solid enough to broadcast is probably number one. Some piece of technology capable of capturing and streaming gameplay. That can literally be an Xbox. Like an Xbox will do it, a PlayStation will do it. Of course, it could be a laptop or a desktop computer. And then a mic. Mics are very, very, very valuable. The voice, like your voice, in my experience, your voice is a greater piece of connection than your camera is for people. But you can come up with setups from very, very basic, like Xbox connected to the internet. You can use your Xbox headset microphone, and your Xbox can handle streaming your gameplay. And you can come up with a really, really basic streaming setup. I wouldn't recommend spending a ton of money on something if you're gonna test out streaming, because to me the benefit is in discovering if you like it rather than building a setup that is high tech and then having to figure that out. Doesn't even have to be gameplay. Exactly, that's a great point. Great point. Bye, Bitter Blue. When we do Pokemon tonight, everyone yell at me to work on my essay. I got you. One thing I didn't realize is that a lot of people don't have an internal monologue, so they don't hear themselves think, thus struggle more with silent streaming. My first time streaming was on my couch on my PlayStation with a headset. I slowly added little things here and there for my PC. Yeah. Audio is like, in my experience, I don't know how you guys feel, but like, I can watch a stream with no camera, easy peasy. I can watch a stream where the gameplay is blurry, often, if I'm interested enough in what is happening, absolutely. I struggle to watch streams if the audio is bad. That's like the first thing. Bye, Carly, have therapy. Wow, Luke. Bye, Carly, enjoy therapy. Luke really thinks Carly needs therapy. That's funny. Bad audio is like, that's the only reason I would say, like, if you're going to do anything, spend a little time or effort on your audio. Okay, we are here for... Oh, we should have upgraded the pipeline. Can we upgrade the pipeline? Oh, we can actually. Cool. Upgrade pipeline. Our to-do list is upgrade pipeline, make resin, make smokeless powder. There was one other thing. Can't remember. Make fuel for jetpack. 300 meters cubed, so it's this one, right? It's this one that is faster, 600 meters cubed. So, pipeline Mark II. Pipeline Mark II. Oh, look at this upgraded pipe. I'll show you my upgrade. Wait. Wait a minute. Mona says I'm making an emo of my cat. Oh my god, incredible. Do I need pipeline junction Mark II? I don't think so. Oh, I do not. It doesn't say anything about a flow limit. Yeah, we only need to do this for the first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But hypothetically, post like right here, we should be good. I'm gonna maybe go a little bit further just to ensure. Lots of this stuff should just be like slowed down. Well, I don't know actually. Nothing is flowing. The spice must flow. Nothing is flowing. I was gonna say it should be clogged by output, but make sure this is all Mark II. You're full, of course you are. Do I need to throw... You're at 600 meters cubed. We probably ought to throw a pipeline Mark II on this sucker just to be sure. Am I sure this is needed? Not at all. Oh, baby. That's sexy, and I mean that in the literal... I don't like the way the connecting parts move these. Bunker iron? Sue me. I don't think these need to be anything greater than Mark 1. Shouldn't be. Then again, fluid fucking dynamics, man. Who fucking knows? Okay, you're flowing fast enough. That's exciting. Still gonna be idle a little bit. That's interesting. Oh, gonna be idle. Okay. It's possible I need the whole thing to be Mark II. I would not understand how, but... Oh, boy. Fluid dynamics is a what's up with that 110%. Bye, Oliver. Good luck on the midterm. Did I make the entire thing Mark II just for funsies? Couldn't hurt. Do I chuck a pipeline Mark II right here and just see what happens? This is our fuck around and find out period. We're just gonna It's lacking material to push though. Flow rate is going up. This is sure. This is true. This is true. I think we're just gonna spread the problem out though. I think this is basically a supply problem. Fluid dynamics are intuitive to all. No? Oh boy. I think this is basically going to be a supply problem. So... Oh my god. What we want to see here is if... That's actually stopping. That's weird. If this pauses, if this extracting pauses, then we have an issue. And we currently have an issue. Means the extractor itself is full. Fluid dynamics is basically rocket science to me. I mean, it might as well be. I have an equal chance of understanding both of those things. Just 0. So, pipe is entirely full. Here's the problem. I don't think this shit is full. I mean, that one's full, but like, I don't think we're getting 20 machines completely filled with... Is they're all yellow because output is blocked? Can't believe you didn't take a class on fluid dynamics to prep for this game. Oh, no. Not at all. Okay, with our current overkill system of Pipeline Mark II, let's hope and pray that these suckers eventually get to running. All of them. All the time. I don't think they will, but it's possible. These are just... These are hitting idle. Yeah, these are hitting idle. And this, I mean, and the problem is we're not... Like, we're feeding the awesome sink because this shit is backed up, you know? I do love that we're feeding the awesome sink. That makes me very happy. Did I ever plug in the smart splitter over here? I did. I must have, right? Hello. Right? Overflow. I never... Oh, interesting. I fucked that up. That explains why the other extractor wasn't doing anything. I never plugged this in as overflow. Never filtered it. At least we're solving a bunch of our old problems today, even if we aren't solving new ones. How many coupons do we got? 51? Oh, boy. I'm rich, bitch. No way. I'm fucking rich. Holy cow. $51 coupons? Print them out. I can buy whatever the fuck I want. I mean, this takes 1,000, so maybe not, but... We might as well just buy everything like this, right? Like... pipeline wall attachments, floor attachments, clean pipeline. Purchased. We're buying it all. We're buying it all, chat. Light control panel, street light. We don't need to buy the customizers. That's not necessary. Oh, we got all kinds of weird walls. Golden nut? We will buy the golden nut eventually. I mean, I don't know if we will, but hopefully. We got pillars, roofs, roofs, if you will. Structural frame set, structural beam, modern railing, industrial railing, construction fences. Oh, wait. Some of these are getting expensive. We might not be able to afford all of them. Road barrier, metal barrier. Let's see. 61. Okay, so we got too many. We'll get rid of metal barrier. We have 51. We actually can't buy the entire store. I walked into the store with my credit card and said, whatever you guys want. Whatever you can fit in the cart, I can buy. And then it turns out I can't fit everything in the cart. But that's okay. You can always buy parts. I mean, we probably should have fucking considered buying parts, because then I could just do my research with this stuff. Oh, boy. Maybe I should have done that. I could buy packaged turbo fuel. It's fine. It's fine. When I buy a blueprint, I'm just buying information. I'm buying intelligence. They can't take the intelligence away from me, you know? We're doing 47,000 points a minute. Buy liquid darkness. Okay. Especially now that these are all backed up. So I was coming here for something. What was I here for? That's right. We should probably go over here where there's probably a little bit more. No, these buffers, these food buffers should be empty almost everywhere. I needed to make Pipeline Mark II done. I just checked that system back there. That's done. We need to make fuel for our jetpack. Turbo fuel takes compacted coal and fuel. I probably didn't bring enough of that. We need to make our smokeless powder in a refinery. This is going to be very temporary, what we're doing here. Have you guys ever heard that before? We need to make smokeless powder. Do that. Is this going to get any heavy oil residue? No power? Oops. It is. Okay. Why did I do that? So that's smokeless powder. Now we need the, like, oh boy. We need to make a little of the blue shit. You guys know what I mean, right? The blue shit? Polymer resin. We just take a little bit of crude oil, we chuck it in here, and then we basically will just vent the extra stuff. So the way we will do that is put a storage fluid buffer like right here. For there. Power to some other place that has power. Not that. The blue stuff? Yeah, Smurfs. Exactly. And then we just chuck a little bit of crude oil in here in a way that is gonna fuck up our production, but briefly. Okay, you need to make me like 100 polymer resin. That's all you gotta do. I probably won't need any more than that, right? We should probably make a little extra of that. So that's making smokeless powder. That's making polymer resin. There was one other thing we needed to make, yeah? Oh, it's fuel. Yeah, we've got 40 smokeless powder. Fuel. How much copper, sorry, compact coal can I make? I think you need to make it in an assembler, is what I discovered earlier. Assembler here. Compacted coal. Nope, chuck both of those in, not that. Chuck some power on this sucker. We might need more than that to make some actual fuel. We'll have like 65 compacted coal to make. That does not make a lot of turbo fuel. we could just go get some real quick sulfur and coal. Get my polymer resin for me. Thanks. Can I flush this just to keep it running? Great. So what are the odds that there's any sulfur around here that I could just directly steal from? None? Oh boy, that was not close. There. Or there. Oh, now that's interesting. That's in a direction we like. The direction I've never been before. Then how about a little coal? Can I flush this to keep it running? What a sentence. Oh, there's a lot of coal right here. Am I out of jetpack fuel? Oh my god, I am. Well. I don't know how much exploring we're going to get done without any jetpack fuel. Let's go ahead and do a... Turbo fuel is made in a refinery. Now this one we might keep up for a while because this is our, like... We have to revisit this place anytime we want to keep our jetpack running. You make turbo fuel. You take compacted coal and fuel. I feel like we're kind of cooking a little bit right now. In only the vaguest possible way, but... Gonna put turbo fuel in our jetpack. Let's fucking go. Take a little bit of this. Go get more sulfur. We can chuck it in here. Once we do this, of course, we do actually need to make... I actually had one over here. I don't know if I broke it down. I think I did. Nope. We need to make a, like, fuel container. What's it called? Empty canister. Made in a constructor. Empty canister. Oh boy, it's 3:20. Chat, yell at me if I'm not off in like 10 minutes. There's no way I'm going to get off in 10 minutes, but I do need to get off in 10 minutes. This we just chuck like 200 of that in. That's probably too much. 100 in. And go... Oh my god, this is making... Then we will want a packager. I don't have the rubber to build. Keep trying to jetpack, but I can't jetpack. Okay, we need a packager to make the... I mean, to package the shit up. Let's face it this way. And then see if I can make this pipe connect. It's going to be so ugly. Did that work? Oh boy, that worked. Okay, package turbo fuel. You need empty canisters and you need a... You need power. Resume in chat. At this point, packaged turbo fuel is probably pretty decent Fuel. My goal here is going to be to make this and have this contain our... Uh-oh, why is no turbo fuel coming out of this pipe? Is it because I need a pump? Uh-oh. 29. It is lowering. No, it's going. Okay. Sweet. So it will eventually go. Oh, boy. I forgot about daylight savings again. I was thinking, damn, Ryan's ending stream really early today, huh? If you could fill that coffee cup IRL with this game's physics, but only one substance, what drink would you choose? Probably like sweet tea. I don't drink enough coffee in the day, although sweet tea would give me a heart attack probably. But like, you know. Sorry, I'm just looking at the coffee cup. I'm not trying to make you guys motion sick. Probably Spindrift. Maybe sweet tea though. I feel like, or like if it stayed hot forever, maybe like hot cocoa. It'd be useless, you know, 5-6 months of the year, but the other months you'd have. You are gonna eventually get there, right? Probably just fucking pump it. Fluid dynamics, am I right? I said that like I understood it at all. Just not enough material. Or is it too far the wrong direction? It's not that these things are intersecting, right? Like some turbo fuel's getting in here. Oh, my brain. Here, let me do my best to say. What my understanding of fluid dynamics is doing here. This thing is so empty that it does not have much pressure to push out the pipe the other direction. I don't know. That's probably not correct either. Will you make this shit quicker, please? We're almost out. Like, it's gonna have to do just fine. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta go get this sulfur, and I'm pretty... But I, like, have to leave in, like, a minute. So, this is not gonna work. Thought you were gonna explain the coffee cup fluid dynamics for a second. Yeah, fat chance of that. Okay. Well, I guess we should just leave it over here. Please just give me the smallest amount of turbo fuel game. Please. Please. Please build one. There's some in the pipe. 1 meter cubed per minute. Cliffhanger ending, I guess. I'll have to go jump off a cliff ending. I missed most of the stream. How are you feeling about Phase 4? I've barely touched it right now because I am so I've been sort of messing around with other things that are not exactly related, but overwhelmed. I've been mostly like fixing bad problems from our current factory and trying to do research. I've gotten some things researched, but not a lot. So. I think I should probably call it a stream right there. I think I need to stop. I would love to have one tiny piece of turbo fuel, but it doesn't even look like it's like drawing from this pipe, which is a little concerning to me. This pipe ain't doing shit. Have you looked at the upcoming technologies? In Phase 4? I have. Yeah. I mean, they're so... The beauty of starting a new phase in this game is that, like, you're so far out of your league when you first start. Like, I only have the... I've only have the items to research one of them, which is bauxite refinement, and I can't actually research that yet because I don't have enough of those items. So I really cannot. Oh my god, wait, has any of them? No, okay. So I really can't like consider any of those technologies that closely yet. Battery is also draining. But hopefully this will be solved by these machines running more, because hopefully these power things will turn on more. Like now that we're actually draining our excess rubber into this thing. I'm really proud of this rubber and plastic build. I'm just trying to, guys, I'm just trying to kill time so that we finally produce one thing of turbo fuel, and it's not working. Not working. It worries me that it says it has 0 turbo fuel. There's some in the pipe. It's just, there's not a lot. It's draining from store. Wait, it's going up and down in storage? That makes no sense to me. Because we're not making more of it. Oh no. Why is this number changing if we're not making more of it? Oh no. Alright, we gotta call it a stream. I can't solve this problem right now. So, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. Next time we play Satisfactory, we'll go get sulfur. We'll make more compacted coal. Hopefully we can make a little bit of turbo fuel and then be on our way in terms of a jetpack. But it's fluid dynamics, not fluid statics. That's a great point. Thanks for stream. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Just a reminder, I will be back with Pokemon tonight. We're going to play a brand new Pokemon game starting at like 8 p.m. most likely. So, if you want more stream, if you'll be awake for more stream, I'll be here. All right, y'all. Bye, YouTube, a.k.a. Baby with a Gun. Bye, bye, bye. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Thanks for being here. Much love. Bye-bye, bye-bye. See ya. I'm excited for Pokemon.